setting up the recording. Should be getting this started, I think. Let's make sure it's up. I am now live. Alive. I live. Okay. Without more ado, I'm going to do a draft. This should be my first draft with a proper microphone that doesn't sound like awfulness. Paying the cost. Okay. So, here we are in, oh wow, geez, this happened to me last time. Mentor the Meek, first pick. Do I want to do that though? Alright, anyway, so we're drafting M19 still. I hope it sounds better than it has been sounding. And there's some really good things to look at here. We got a Reclamation Sage, which is removal on a creature. I'm really liking that. I like this guy a lot. The Mentor the Meek, though, can be a lot of card advantage, and that's also strong. But I have to kind of build around it a little bit. I got to build white for one, and then I have to creatures come into play from 2 or less. So yeah, this could be good. I like Reclamation Sage a lot though because so much removal in this draft is white removal, the luminous bonds, that sort of thing. And this could basically like reclaim a creature that has been luminous bonded. So that's kind of good. Also, Satyr Enchanter is interesting. More potential card advantage. If I want to get a bunch of luminous bonds, I can cast them on my opponent's creatures. And yeah, also the Gravedigger. These are all enter the battlefield effects. The Gravedigger draws you a card back out your graveyard when it comes into play. Man, it would be nice to kind of get both of these right now and build a green-black deck and then have some good enter the battlefield effects. Other interesting stuff here. Oh, look at this. Huh, another ETB. Lots of ETBs. Yeah, I don't know. Active Treason, sometimes fun. Oaken Forum is a really strong combat. No, this is an enchantment. I'm getting confused with Titanic Growth, which is a strong, really strong combat trick. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to probably take the... You know what? I actually want to just look and see how many Mentors of the Meek I actually have right now in my profile. Decks. It would go to Decks, and I would look at Collection, and I can just type in right here, Mentor of the Meek. I have 3. I kind of want to get a 4th. Hey, I could see running a deck with 4 Mentors of the Meek and constructed potentially. So that's going to seal it. We're going to take the rare here. Where was I? Oh gosh. How do I get back? Play? No. Resume draft. There we go. Back to where we were. Rejoin draft. I'm going to grab this Mentor of the Meek. It's a decent pick. I may or may not play white. So, okay, the second pick, I'm really liking the Arcane Encyclopedia. There's a few things in this set that like you having artifacts for different things. Like, for instance, it's Aether Shield Artificer. It can turn, well, that's Artifact Creature. But whatever. And this draws you cards, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get rid of. So, other things that are good, Shock. If I wanted to go red, I can start collecting some direct damage. I'm going to take this Arcane Encyclopedia, though, and not get tied into any particular color just yet. All right, one with the machine. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. That's the kind of thing I was talking about. This can be really decent card advantage as well. If you draft some of those 5-drop, 3/5 artifacts in blue that become 5/5s, you know. It's really solid. We also have a Vampire Sovereign. There's some interesting vampire synergies in this set. Rustwing Falcon is an evasive creature that you can get out early that triggers Mentor of the Meek. That's a solid pick. Drill Master I don't love unless I'm trying to go aggressive, and I don't really see a good aggressive sort of thing. I think I might take the Rustwing Falcon since I'm already in white, and this is a solid evasive creature in white. I don't want to tie myself to blue yet. Wow, Switcheroo can be kind of a pretty strong bomb. You take their best bomb and make it your best bomb. Wow, I like it. I'm going to take the Pack Beast, though, because, again, it triggers Mentor the Meek, and it could get me back my Arcane Encyclopedia. What? In theory. There's a really good removal here, though. There's a shock. There's an Essence Scatter. Yeah, it's a lot of decent stuff. I'm going to try to make this white deck work, though. The one I built yesterday was terrible. All right, there's an Elvish Clan Caller here. It buffs all your elves. There's some interesting elf synergy as well. Not a lot of elves. I'm trying to remember. There's that elf, that the district guide elf. There's I think there's another elf that comes out and gets you a land or something like that. I'm trying to remember in common what elves there are. Huh. I do like the Gallant Cavalry though with Mentor the Meek. Yeah, this is two knights. Man. Yeah, it's 2 for 1. I'm gonna take it. All right. What do we got here? Luminous Bonds, strong removal. So for the first pack, I'm gonna kind of hang on to the white. That's a Manolith. I don't think that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of stay close to white and just see what happens. Rogue's Gloves, kind of looking good with 2 pack beasts. Have to hit a player to get value off of it. Man, I hope I don't. I'm gonna take the Rogue's Gloves. Oh man, I tried to build a deck similar to this yesterday and it was bad. Maybe we'll do it better this time though. I took an Inspired Charge. Okay, probably gonna want to splash into another color. And with these artifacts, it's looking like blue's gonna be the one I'm gonna want to go into. I'll take an Uncomfortable Chill and just see if I end up doing that. We'll see. Alright, not super excited about any of this stuff. I'll take the Talons of Wildwood. If I decide to go green with white, like Satyr Enchanter type thing, it'll be nice to have some enchantments. Likewise, I'll take the Oaken Form for that same purpose. I'd like to kind of go Selesnya if possible. Interesting. I like kind of both of these if I end up going blue. I'll take the 1-drop. There are some good artifacts. Turn 1 Gearsmith, turn 2 Rogue's Gloves might be fun. I don't know. Probably not that strong though. I'll take the Sovereign Bite over the mountain, barely. And then we got a Tranquil Expanse, which kind of leads me to be kind of looking for a green, white. I keep seeing the same rares. This is the same draft, it feels like, that I did yesterday. It's really similar. Like, I got a Bone Dragon and a Mentor of the Meek right off the bat. I don't know how I feel about that. I ended up not playing the Bone Dragon because I didn't go into black, which probably was a mistake because it's pretty good. You have to kill it twice, maybe 3 times, probably twice. Okay, so I'm not even gonna take it this time. It's probably a mistake. I should be taking these things. This is a bomb in black. I kind of want the Pegasus Courser though. Oh my gosh, this is frustrating. I keep seeing the same rares. I'm gonna take the Bone Dragon. I have plenty of time. I can still get into black. But who knows if I'll end up doing it. There's another interesting enchantment. If I don't get Satyr Enchanters though, it won't be any fun. Maybe I'll get, let's see, what did we get so far? We've got Luminous Bonds is like our only removal. We're gonna want like 4 or 5 removal spells probably. And a bunch of creatures, ideally some creature removal. So far, the biggest bomb type thing we have is this Bone Dragon, really. But the Mentor of the Meek can draw a lot of cards if it stays around. And if I go into like kind of cheap blue-white stuff, I kind of like the Suspicious Bookcase with the Rogue's Gloves too. But this is not very really. I mean, this is like a not creature slot. Drawing a bunch of cards but not having any payoff. I don't know. I think this is an interesting pick based on where I'm at right now. I could go into white-blue with artifacts and have kind of like a low-to-the-ground white-blue deck that gets a lot of card advantage. I'm drawing with the Arcane Encyclopedia, drawing with the Mentor of the Meek, getting back artifacts that get destroyed. So I could get something like a Field Creeper here or the Suspicious Bookcase. Or I could go white into black, get the Bone Dragon in the deck, and then I can do things like I'm not super excited about this walking corpse, you know, but I could still maybe pick up more white creatures, maybe Daybreak Chaplain. Alternatively, I could get deeper into green. Another enchantment here. Green was like kind of like a thought if I ended up going white green Sailor Enchanter type thing. Sometimes there's a lot of them available, but they are at uncommon, so I'm unlikely to see many of them at this point. And it's just more card advantage. It's not real powerful as far as like, you know, bombs that do things. All right, so those are kind of where things I'm thinking about. I think because I'm not sure what I want to do, I'm tempted to grab one of these 2-3 artifacts here. And the Gearsmith Guardian, if I do go white-blue, that's the one I'm going to want to play. And white-blue is looking best. Let's take that. All right, we have an Ether Tunnel here. I'm sorry I'm taking forever, by the way, for this draft, guys. Not super excited about this Ether Tunnel. I like the Luminous Bonds. Here's another vampire that, you know, is pretty solid if you go that route, but we're not really doing that. Hard Blade can kind of function like removal. I'm going to take the Luminous Bonds, stay in white, a bit heavier. Fountain of Renewal, gain some life. More Luminous Bonds. It's kind of hard to turn them up. I can't play only Luminous Bonds. Well, not with that attitude, right? Maybe I should. Removal's good. We're going to grab another removal spell. All right, Bone to Ash is kind of like removal, but I could also grab the Scholar of Stars if I'm going artifacts, but the Snapping Drake. That could be like a win con, kind of. I feel like I gotta kind of like jump into... Man. I hate to abandon black. There just hasn't been much black. Like, this pack has a couple of actually playable black spells here. So you can't just, like, splash black at this point, right? You need to kind of get in it. It's too black there. I don't know about black-white. Black-white's probably actually pretty strong. It really depends on what I see coming up. I need creatures that deal damage. I'm going to take the Snapping Drake. Psychic Corrosion. That's an option. I can try to get into a mill deck. It's kind of going all in on an idea, though. You'd want to draw a lot of cards, which we already have a lot of card draw. So I still haven't decided what I want to even do for this draft. If I take the Psychic Corrosion, and then I've got things like, you know, Arcane Encyclopedia, Mentor of the Meek, draw a bunch of cards, mill out my opponent. I don't know how I would survive. Another Rustwing Falcon is solid, you know, another early drop. But then there's this Druid of the Horns, which I've got support for this already, kind of, in the form of Oakenform, which is an enchantment, Talons of the Wildwood, which I can get back, and get a bunch of beasts from this dude, in theory. I kind of want to play green with this, so I just want to take this just to, like, build a green-white deck. I might not even do it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Mistcaller. It's a fun little guy and constructed, maybe. Not very powerful bomb right now. And I can grab these Thornhide Wolves and kind of like force green into this. Or I could keep my options open a little bit. I'm going to grab these Wolves and see if I end up going green. All right. I just feel bad drafting that black stuff and not playing it. Here's a Falcon here. If I go... no, I don't really like this guy that much. I'd rather have the Falcon. Yeah, if I'm going to play white-green, get a Falcon, maybe end up enchanting it. All right. Man. We're going to get in this green. We're going to do it. It's probably going to be a bad idea, and we're going to do it anyway. I kind of like the Elvish Rejuvenator. It's got value when you play it. The Drill Master's not bad either, though. I need some 2-drops, I think. I'll take this, the Drill Master. Alright, here we're looking at the... Let's see, turn 1, I got a couple of... Zippity-bop. I'm going to grab the Field Creeper in case I end up needing more artifacts. We'll see what pack 3 tells us. Pack 3 is going to seal it. Guys, we're not playing red. That is all I know right now. Is we are not playing red. Wall of Mist or Frilled Sea Serpent. I'm going to take the Wall of Mist. If I do end up going late game, the safest thing here is the Line Breaker. I don't know. None of this matters here. I'm not going to play any of those. All right. A Sigiled Sword of Valeron. This is a solid artifact here. But there's that Satyr Enchanter I was talking about, and there's the Reclamation Sage I wanted. And here's more white removal. And here's a solid white potential bomb. I don't know. But the Sigiled Sword, this is so much value. You equip this to somebody, and then, man, it hits really hard and poops out dudes. I'm taking the Sigiled Sword. It's just good. All right, this Mystic Archaeologist is also really good. More card advantage. Kind of like the way Johnny's Welcome synergizes with some of these things. If I do go green, potentially getting extra guys from Druid of the Horns or extra guys from that Sigiled Sword of Valeron, gain some life. But that doesn't sound very offensive, and probably want to be offensive here. I get a Knight's Pledge. It's solid if I go enchanting, and I do have a lot of enchantments. I really do want to get a Satyr Enchanter if I'm going to be going so heavy into white-green enchantments. Another Rustwing Falcon would be nice, too. Getting a quick flyer out and then enchanting it is a lot of fun. But this is really, really, really like wanting me to go blue. Drawing 2 cards for 5 mana. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Even if your deck is garbage, like drawing a couple cards every turn is makes up for it. Yeah, I really do need to decide at this point. We're on pick 2 of pack 3. What I want to do. Do I want to do white green enchantments? The Druid of Horns is telling me to do it. And what else? Oaken Form is supported by it, having some birds that you can pump up. Talons of Wildwood you can keep replaying. Or do I want to go white, blue with artifacts? I'm just indecisive. I'm taking the Mystic Archaeologist because it's more rare. Man. Alright, Regal Bloodlord. Not going to do that. No. Okay, alright. What are we looking at here? What did I just take? I just took the blue thing. I took the blue thing. So now another Snapping Drake is looking really... Did I even grab the first one? Did I not grab that first Snapping Drake? I did. Haha. I did. Good for me. That was smart. All right. Cancel those also really nice for removal, essentially. But blue-white flyers might be just what I'm doing here with support from equipment. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll take the Snapping Drake. Psy Master Thopterus. Look at this. When you cast an artifact spell, you get a Thopter. And I have a lot of artifacts. This is sealing it. I'm going blue and white with artifact support. Kind of want this Marauder's Axe now, but I also want this cancel. I'm taking the Marauder's Axe because I did. I did it. Let's see. Medium combat. Target artifact creature gets +2/+2 and indestructible. I don't have a whole lot of artifact creatures, right? I have a decent amount of artifacts. I'm taking the Essence Scatter. Countering creatures is good. Oh, now I got artifact creatures. I've got artifacts that aren't creatures that are pretty strong. Arcane Encyclopedia, Sigiled Sword of Valeron. I've got the Rose Gloves might not be good enough. Marauder's Axe. But with Evasion, the gloves aren't bad. I do have... Why the hell do I want artifacts now? I forgot. Oh. Yeah. Let's get the Field Creeper. I'm going to take the Field Creeper. I'm not really excited about any of these cards. Can't be blocked this turn. I guess this could kind of win a game. I've never played with Ghost Form. I'm curious about it. I'll try it, maybe. There's that Satyr Enchanter. We're going to take the Uncomfortable Chill. Blue-white is what we're doing here. And enchantments aren't super exciting for it because we're going to want artifacts instead. Blue-white. I'll take the Ajani's Welcome. I doubt I'm going to use it. And then here we're going to take the cancel. Excellent. We did get a cancel. Scholar of Stars. Synergize with artifacts. A third uncomfortable chill. I'm feeling super uncomfortable right now. Let's just do it. And that's the draft. We're going to just look over it really quick. Well, we're not going to look over anything. I'm just going to build the deck. Take out all the black, all the green first. Not doing that. Oh, that Bone Dragon. I hate to see it go. You really can't splash in a Bone Dragon, though. Too black. Already, I'm going to have trouble splashing in the colors I'm playing. We'll take out the screen. All right, so the things that I'm seeing a lot of synergy in, we got some flying creatures. We got some equipment to put on them, so they're kind of like evasive flying creatures. We got some artifacts. We got guys that like that we have artifacts, right? We got a lot of card advantage, potentially, especially all these little creatures that come out from our Sigil Sword of Valeron and from Psy Master Thopterist. The creatures we generate from that will trigger our Mentor of the Meek if it's out, and Trusty Pack Beast can get back artifacts like these Field Creepers, which again we can play again, maybe trigger Mentor of the Meek if it's out, but also just have creatures back. So a lot of card advantage going on. I feel like I'm just drawing cards from a lot of stuff too. Got 2 of these Ghost Forms. All right, so things we don't want. We don't want to Revitalize. We don't probably want this Ajani's Welcome, even though we might be putting a lot of creatures out. It kind of is a card that doesn't advance our board state at all. It just gains us life. I'll think about it. Ghost Form, again, maybe one of them at the most. Wall of Mist is very defensive, not very offensive. I feel like maybe I should be more offensive. I like all these artifacts. It's hard to run any spells that aren't artifacts, any non-creature spells that aren't artifacts. I'm taking out that other Ghost Form. The Luminous Bonds are removal, so I kind of don't want to get rid of those. I also want to keep these counter spells, probably. All right. The Uncomfortable Chills I really like a lot, but that's a lot of uncomfortable chills. I'm feeling uncomfortable already. We're going to need creatures, to equip with our stuff. So I'm taking out the Inspired Charge. We have a really, really low curve. So I don't need to run 17 lands. I'm probably going to run 15 lands. That might be too low, especially since we have a couple of things like, we'll want to equip things. We'll want to draw cards with the Arcane Encyclopedia. We're going to want to spend mana on some of these activated abilities we have. Like Mentor of the Meek. You got to pay 1 when your creature comes out. Re-equipping equipment after stuff dies. But that said, I'm going to do it anyway. All right. How many creatures have we got? I'm going to click this button here, and we're going to see we're at 17 creatures. It's kind of where we want to be. We got to get rid of 4 cards, though, probably. So we're going to get rid of... I kind of don't like this Drill Master, but kind of don't hate him either. And I don't want to get rid of more creatures if I can help it. So we're looking at maybe the Rogue's Gloves. Things I want to get rid of are creatures. I want to get rid of this Line Breaker. I want to get rid of this Drill Master. Maybe I should. I got a lot of card advantage. I can just... I'm going to be sad if I don't have any creatures, though. I'm going to be sad. So I don't want to get rid of creatures. I got 4 cards. Okay, I'm going to drop down 1 Luminous Bonds. 3 is a lot. I do need removal, though. The Uncomfortable Chills can function like removal, or they can just be dead cards in your hand. I'm keeping 1. Oh, man. 2 more cards. Lots of artifacts. But I want lots of artifacts. I like Essence Scatter almost more than Cancel. I'll take out the Ajani's Welcome. As much as it kind of synergizes with like potential to get extra creatures out, I don't have that many creatures in the deck properly. I'm going to go down to 16 creatures. I think it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm going to take out this Oxidon Linebreaker because I just don't like it. And I'll be sad probably. I'll be like, I just wish I had a creature with 3 power, and I won't, and I'll be sad. But I'm taking him out. I just convinced myself not to. Maybe the Cancel. It requires 2 blue, and I'm not guaranteed to have the 2 blue that I need. As good as it is, as versatile as it is, it's coming out. All right, we're at 40 cards. Here's the deck. 2 Rustwing Falcons, Gearsmith Prodigy, Cavalry Drill Master. We're going to get on the board early. We're going to try and be very aggressive. We're going to get some artifacts. We're going to try and like go wide with a bunch of creatures. We're going to try and draw all the cards. At the top of our curve, there's a Gearsmith Guardian, a couple of Snapping Drakes, Scholar of Stars. It's like the best, strongest creature. Yeah. We're going to try to go wide. All right. I'm done. Game 1. Play. That took forever. For those of you just joining, I don't think anyone's watching the stream at all. But for those of you just joining, oh, wait, what happened? That dwarf could have been really good in your deck. Hey, it's BCS Schless. Artifacts for Psy. How do you say your name, man? Luminous Bonds, better than cancel in your deck. Yeah, you're probably right. Cut a Johnny's Welcome. Yeah, you were right. I cut a Johnny's Welcome. I didn't see any of your comments before, man. I don't have 2 screens, unfortunately. My setup's garbage. Anyway, hello. Do we know each other? Or are you just like just looking for games and watching some drafts? I'm talking to you in the stream too. I feel kind of bad calling you out. Anyway, welcome. Just feel free to comment if you like, and I'll try and keep an eye on the chat once in a while. Oh shoot, the game started. It's Mario Capri. What do we have here? This is a good hand. This is a good hand. I'm gonna keep it. All right. He played a swamp. I'm gonna play a plains. Haha, and a falcon. Getting in there. Gonna get some damage in there. All right. So far, interesting. Probably turn 2. Might just drop this Drill Master. Get a little bit of damage in. I mean, it's good for later, but I think I'd rather hang on to the Archaeologist so it doesn't die right away. And the Field Creeper might come out after Psy is out, maybe. You know, so kind of want to hang on to the Field Creeper. It's not going to get past this wall anyway. We'll just get a little bit extra damage out. Sometimes getting some early damage in will like make later on your opponent's less likely to attack you because they're playing more defensive. So that's my thinking there. Get a little damage in, a little extra damage in. What do we have? Maybe next turn, 3 mana. Next turn I'll probably drop the Field Creeper. We'll see. Or maybe just leave some mana open to Essence Scat or something. Oh no, it's a guy. It's got power now. Oh, Linebreaker. I'll probably put the Linebreaker out. Although, having 2 mana untapped for turn 4, scary stuff comes out on turn 4 sometimes. And this Linebreaker is not going to do much. Well, yeah, you know, having it out will allow me to attack around the wall. Kind of, not really. He's got 2 power now, so I can't really attack around the wall anyway. I kind of want to just use my Essence Scatter this turn. I don't know, it sounds terrible. Probably should play the Linebreaker. I don't know. I'm overthinking this. It doesn't matter. I'll put the Linebreaker out. Play my cards. Play my cards. Da 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 da. My opponent is doing things. Oh, it's Bradley. Hello, Bradley. I thought maybe you were in here somewhere. I know you clicked the thing on the thing at that thing, so I thought maybe I knew you. And that's cool. That's great. Hey, cool. Welcome. All right, where are we at? We're at an Infectious Horror came out. Horror. It's my turn now. Okay, I don't have mana. I'm sad. Oh, there's Psy! I'm glad I got Psy before I played my Field Creeper. See? Look at that. That's great. I'm going to attack. Go to combat. Attack with Bird. 1 attacker. Boom. I'm going to drop the Master Thopterist. Next turn, I'll get a Field Creeper, hopefully, if he's still alive, and maybe get a another little air boy to swing in the air. Air boys in the air. And then maybe eventually I'll play a Snapping Drake. It's all coming together. There we go, mana. Yay. I think I will play the Field Creeper. Let's see if he gets countered or something. Doesn't matter. When I cast him, I get a dude. And now I have enough mana untapped to either, I don't know, sack 2 artifacts to draw a card or Essence Scat or something. So I'll leave that mana untapped. I'm not going to play the Mystic Archaeologist yet. Kind of want to wait till I can use it. Going to combat, attacking with the Flying Bird thing. 1 attacker. Not as aggressive as I'd like to be. I'd like to swing out with all the things. Maybe I should have left Inspired Charge in the deck. Doing damage. Alright, so next turn, very likely be able to deal some more damage. Whatever he plays, I might be able to counter it. That's the idea, anyway. That's the plan. I don't want to sack these 2 artifacts. I was just saying if like that was that's a possibility. Maybe I'll try to kill them. A menacing creature of menace. I kind of don't want to waste my essence scatter on that because it's not super threatening. It's on the ground. I can block it with. It'll kill a couple of my dudes though. I'll essence scatter it just to get some mana advantage, kind of. That could be threatening later. It's something he could sort of combat trick and do annoying things with. We'll get the essence scatter out. I'm going to want my mana later to draw cards. I'm probably going to play this archaeologist next turn. Or the snapping drake. Depends on if I draw a land. Ooh, an uncomfortable chill. Kind of want to get some value off of this chill. I can swing out, and then when he blocks, I can make these trades not trades. That's kind of what I want to do. That's kind of what I want to do. Probably get the infectious horror, and I won't lose anything. Yeah, I kind of like this idea, and I'll get to draw a card off of it. I could play the Drake instead, which is good too. Getting more damage in the air is nice. And the chill will be good later as well. Yeah, I'm going to play the Drake. Going to combat, attacking with just my flyboys. 2 attackers. Do the damage. Boom, boom. Play another flying scary boy. He's got all kinds of options for things he needs to get rid of. Okay, so we got 5 damage in the air right now. That's a 3-turn clock if he doesn't get something to block with. He's got 6 mana, so if he has something, he can play it. What you got? What you got? What's he gonna do? Mario Capri, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? He's gonna bite me. That does not mess up my board state in any kind of way. It does gain him some life. Whatever. That's not scary to me at all. I'm not worried about that. Losing life. I don't need it. Life's a resource. And he's done. That's all he had. That's excellent. All right. I think I could play this and equip it, which is not a bad idea. But I could also do that swing out thing with the chill, get a bunch of damage in that way. I think I'll wait and do like an alpha strike with that later. For now, I'll try and get value off of this axe. And I get a freaking 1/1 flying thopter when I do it. Hopefully he doesn't have a board wipe. I don't think there's a lot of board wipes in limited usually, so probably not something I have to worry about. We're gonna put this on something I don't care to lose that much. We'll put on the Westwing Falcon. Diversify your threats in case he has a murdery thing in his hand. He'll have to decide if he wants to murder one or the other. And then I'm gonna attack, but not with everything. No, I lied. I'm not attacking with everything. Next turn, maybe. 3 attackers in the sky. That's 7 damage. Almost half of his life. I suspect he has something. I guess we'll see. Uncomfortable chill. Look at that. Good card. I like that card. I'm going to probably use that card next turn. Or play this Mystic Archaeologist. Or both if I draw a land. All right. Sorry, I talk a lot. I hope that doesn't annoy people. Oh, what you got? Yeah, Bradley. Oh, 2/1 blockers. Like playing a Drake. Yeah, Axe. Yes. Axe makes another Thopter. Yep. See, we're on the same page, man. We're on the same page. Oh, God. A Fell Spectre. Urgh. Okay, so this sucks. I got to discard a card. I'm going to discard the Uncomfortable Chill as much as I'd like to keep it. Because the Mystic Archaeologist is going to draw me more threats. This is tough. This is a tough one. The Uncomfortable Chill draws me a card too and allows me to kind of get damage, and right now I can swing out at him. I'm going to be like real aggressive and just keep the chill. I'm going to keep the chill and I'm going to just swing out at him next turn and see what he does. Because I got a lot of damage on the board right now. This is probably dumb. Whatever. It was probably dumb to do what I just did, but it's fine. Oh, and he just gained more life. Look at that. Yeah, it was dumb. I should have played the long game and kept the Archaeologist. Whatever. There's other card advantage in the deck. I'm going to draw other things, ideally. We'll see. That let me do things. All right. I'd like to play the Cavalry, but I want to kind of start being real aggressive. So we're going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with everything. If he double blocks, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have more than 2 power on any creature, so he won't kill anything. And he might be tempted to, like, well, he doesn't need to double block. He'll probably be tempted to double block Sai to get rid of him. So that might happen, and then that's more creatures of mine that will get through. None of my stuff will die. He does no cards in hand. Does Uncomfortable Chill is going to get some damage in. We're going to get some damage in. He's going to try to kill more creatures. Yeah, he's going to do that. Let's see. Let's see what he does. I feel really comfortable with this thing in my hand. It's really great. I don't know what's uncomfortable about it. Hopefully I'll get a land too. No, I didn't. But we get a lot of damage in, which is putting him probably on the back foot a little bit. He's going to be a little bit concerned. We might be able to win next turn even. I can Luminous Bonds one of these blockers and then just swing out maybe. I don't know. Depends on what he drew. He's got 3 blockers. I can make it 2. That means that my 4 weakest creatures will get through. No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. So like my 6 weakest creatures will get through. That's lethal probably. So probably going to win the first game. Yeah, he's gone. He resigned. All right. Game 1 down. Hopefully this goes better than yesterday's. Yesterday's draft was pretty bad. All right. So, let me just pop in here. Okay, all right. Playing game 2. So far, I feel like the deck is doing what I want it to do. It seems pretty good, pretty solid. I mean, it's not amazing. No real big bombs, but then my opponent didn't have any either, and I've got a few Luminous Bonds to deal with them, hopefully. Bronx Taco is our opponent. Bronx Taco. That's the taco from the Bronx. Probably likes those. That's why he named himself after them. That's my guess. We're waiting for our cards to pop up. There they are. This is a solid hand. I get an artifact that draws me cards, and then I get a guy that draws me cards for having artifacts to draw me cards. I'm going to keep this. Got 2 lands of each color. It's all good. Hopefully I'll draw some early threats before it's not early anymore. Could be worse. Could be a worse hand. A Child of Night. Night Child. There's a Luminous Bonds. So I'm thinking the first thing I'll probably drop next turn. I got 3 things to pick from here, and if I don't draw anything else, I'll probably just get this Line Breaker down so I can trade with this Child of Night, but we'll see. We don't know what's going to happen yet. A Ghoul. Diagraph Ghoul. Wow, look at this. He's pretty low to the ground. There's Psy Master Thopterist. I'd like to kind of play him, but I'm afraid of him dying to a combat trick. This is a tough one. I think the elephant. I think it's the elephant. He'll probably. He might even have some removal. I can remove one of these guys. That's 6 damage next turn. I don't think that's the right play. I think getting on the board. Well, he's mono black, so we can't deal with the Luminous Bonds. But the Luminous Bonds can get rid of a much bigger, scary, threatening creature later. I'm going to play the Loxodon Line Breaker and think of it like removal. Get one of his threats off the board. These zombies and vampires. Now, he might kill it and hit me again. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to block a Child of Night because I am more threatened by him gaining all that life than by 1 more toughness. An Infectious Horror. Yeah, this is a very aggressive deck here. I might just Luminous Bonds that Infectious Horror so it doesn't for me next turn. I could play Psy. And then I can block. I just hate to risk him, but I'm pretty low in life, so I kind of gotta do something here. And you can block for me every turn. But he doesn't kill anything, and I'm taking a lot of damage anyway. I'm gonna Luminous Bonds the Infectious Horror. That's gonna prevent 4 damage, which is more than Psy would prevent at this point in time. We got a Swamp, and probably take the other 4 damage. Half my life is gone. My opponent's now at 28. His aggressive strategy is working. Everything's expensive in my hand. I can't play 2 things. I'm really sad. I'm going to play Psy, Master Thopterist. And next turn probably is going to be the Arcane Encyclopedia. He'll probably murder Psy. I know probably... Well, we'll see. He'll probably murder him some kind of way. He's just flashing in a Hired Blade. I suspect he's got combat tricks. But I'm still going to block the Hired Blade. Prevent 3 damage. No combat tricks. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna play in Island. Okay, I've got 6 mana now, so I could play the Pack Beast and the Arcane Encyclopedia, which would give me 2 creatures, because this gives me a Thopter. Or I could play Scholar of Stars, which seems worse, because I don't get to draw a card if I do that right now. We're going to get 2 creatures, and we'll be able to block the Child of Night. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I should have blocked the Child of Night last turn. Whatever. And I'm going to play the Pack Beast, even though it doesn't give me anything back at this time. It does block the Ghoul without losing anything. No attackers. All right. Let's see what happens. Probably trade the Thopter for the Child of Night, and I'll probably block the Digraph Ghoul with the Pack Beast, and I'll probably block the Hired Blade with Sai. Try not to take any damage here. So let's just execute that really quick. Oh god, oh god. Okay. And we'll see. He might have a trick. He might not, but I'm still at healthy 6 life. And I got an artifact still on the board, so next turn I can play the Scholar of Stars and a land and draw a card. And there's the Demon of Catastrophes. I had a suspicion that he was holding something big in his hand because he had all this mana and wasn't playing anything. All right, so I think I do the Scholar of Stars first. I need something in the air. I'm gonna draw a card if I do this. I'm gonna draw a card if I do that. I think I lost. I'm just going to say that. I think I lost. Let's see what happens when I draw a card. Ooh, something that flies? No, but it is an Uncomfortable Chill, which will buy me 1 turn exactly. So that's fun. By making this guy weaker. I can't really swing, and he's at 32, so like... Combat, attack, no attackers. In turn. So probably die next turn. I will chill out his demon this turn, which I still might die if he pumps him up or something. But we're going to just do this. I'll draw a plane. I'll take 4. And I might have 1 turn left. Let's see. A menacing zombie. An artifact that flies. Well, an artifact that makes a Thopter that flies. I'm excited about this potential to last 1 more turn. Yeah, the demon has trample. I need a Luminous Bonds. Okay, so I'm going to play a plane, and I'm going to think about this really carefully. If I get a Luminous Bonds, I can deal with the Demon of Catastrophes. I only really have 2 in the deck, I think, because I think I took 1 out. So I'm probably sitting on a 1 in 23 chance of drawing my second Luminous Bonds. Not great. Let's just do it. Let's draw the card. And it is Rogue's Gloves. So I can play a couple of artifacts that make Thopters, but trample is a problem. So I can play the Rogue's Gloves, sacrifice 2 artifacts to draw a card, and then I won't have any mana to play the card. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in my deck that deals with this demon. I should have saved that Luminous Bonds. Okay, so I'm toast. I think I'm toast. I could also equip the Rogue's Gloves and swing, and then that's not going to do it. Yeah, so only chance to win is the Marauder's Axe, triggers Sai, and then I can sack 2 artifacts to draw a card. And if I draw a Source of Plowshares, which is not in this set, I can kill this guy. It's not gonna happen. Let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna sack 2 artifacts. We're gonna pick the Marauder's Axe and the Arcane Encyclopedia. Swords the Plowshares. No, didn't get it. Yeah. Good game. All right. I'll just concede. A big flying trample boy. All right, that was disappointing. The start wasn't that bad. It was kind of slow, though. I didn't get any early threats. No 1 or 2 drops the whole game, really. But big flying, trampling demons. After taking a whole bunch of damage from that early aggression, kind of a bit more than I can deal with. And I kind of had the Luminous Bonds and Infectious Horror, or I would have been dead anyway, probably by that point in time. Just from swinging at me. Going to game 3. Hopefully this will be better. Yep, opponent was fast. think that's what happened. This is not a good hand. I have 2 islands and nothing I can play. I really need to mulligan this. It's a darned shame. I'm going first as well. So, well, this is better just because I have a 1-drop and I have 2 lands. I would like to keep this Marauder's Axe because it works with my Gearsmith Prodigy. But then I'm really taking a risk to do that because I'm not drawing land there. And land is more important probably, but you know what? We got a low curve. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to get a Gearsmith Prodigy out. Next turn, we're going to pump him up by playing an artifact. And then the next turn, we're going to equip him and swing for 4 on turn 3. And just hope that my opponent doesn't play spells. That's my goal. Look at this. You're a Prodigy. You made an axe. Brilliant artificing. Look at this. Cuts wood. Yeah. And marauds. It's a marauding axe. Gonna maraud my opponent here. Well, I can't play any spells in my hand, but I can equip this axe. And just hope my opponent doesn't have a removal spell in hand. So I can dish out some damage. Look at that. That's it. I just gotta do that like 4 more times and it's game. Feeling really good about this Gearsmith Prodigy going all the way. I'm sure he didn't draft any Luminous Bonds. A Trusty Pack Beast. Yeah, I'm going to chop that guy up like firewood. Should I, actually? I mean, it's kind of a good trade. But then I don't actually have things anymore. Nope, I'm just going to pass. We'll keep a creature out in case I need a creature. Creatures are good. I would like to draw another land so I can play more spells. That would be good. This hand's still better than the last one, though. Maybe I shouldn't have left the axe on top. Well, he can blow up my dude. I should have attacked into his pack beast. There's my 3rd land, though. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm probably going to attack with the Prodigy and hope he kills it so that I can play my Mentor the Meek and not worry about it getting blown up by this apparatus. So, going to combat. Gonna attack because I'd rather have the Mentor the Meek than the Gearsmith Prodigy. And if he blocks, that's cool too. I get to kill his pack beast. But I think he's going to blow me up with his explosive apparatus. Yeah, he's going to blow me up. And he'll have to use a different removal spell to get rid of my card draw dude here. And I do want to draw cards. But he might have another removal spell. We'll see. Luminous Bonds isn't enough for this guy, though. I get value off of him if he gets Luminous Bonded. Yeah, I am not going to block that guy. Thanks. All right. A Gearsmith Guardian. Look at this guy. He built my deck better. I might have to Luminous Bonds his Gearsmith Guardian. Because that guy can be threatening. And I've got 2 bonds in my hand, and I don't have a whole lot else to do right now. But I can equip the axe. I still don't want to trade this Mentor the Meek, though. And I can't draw a card if I play the Pack Beast because I don't have enough mana. We're going to slow him down a little bit with a Luminous Bonds. And just hope he doesn't play a Demon of Catastrophe next turn. A 4th mana would be good. Maybe going down to 15 was too low. Frilled Serpent. Yeah, the threats are coming out. No, every turn, scary threats. No blockers. Hey, a 4th land. I'm happy about that. Yay. Okay, I could play the Snapping Drake. And I probably should. I could also play the Pack Beast, draw a card. That sounds bad. I could equip the Mentor. That sounds bad. I could Luminous Bonds the Sea Serpent. Sounds like not that bad. You know what? I kind of just want to Luminous Bonds the Sea Serpent. I'm hemorrhaging life. And I'll just attack since he doesn't have any blockers. So stay ahead on damage. So not in a great position here. If I had to bet, I would bet that I'm going to lose this one. Got the same number of cards in hand. He's got way more mana than me. And a stronger board. And a 5/5. And probably a better deck. Alright. I'm looking at playing this field creeper, drawing a card, or equipping it. Maybe draw a card, hope I draw a land, and then equip the field creeper. And then I can play the pack beast next turn after the field creeper. Hopefully chops up this pack beast, and then get back the field creeper. All of this sounds like sort of not great. I'm kind of desperate. I'm going to see what happens. I will pay the 1 and hope that I draw a land, and then play the land, and then equip the field creeper. My plans and dreams, they worked out. No attackers. So I'm going to get smacked for 5 by this Gearsmith Guardian, but I'm going to kill this pack beast unless my field creeper goes away first. And then I'll probably... I could double block this dude. I could double block it. Huh. And then I lose my Mentor the Meek. Am I being greedy holding on to this Mentor the Meek? Am I being greedy? Get rid of the Gearsmith Guardian. I lose both my guys. No. You know what? We're going to go for the value play. Use our life as a resource. And try and get ahead on cards. Because this is all we got going for us. An even Wind Mage. So I'm probably going to need to get this Snapping Drake out, huh? Alright, we're starting to draw lands, which is going to be helpful in catching up. I've got my own Gearsmith Guardian, which is going to be smaller than his, unfortunately. But, I can play the Snapping Drake. I don't want it to die, but I need to block this thing. I could play the Gearsmith and then... I wonder what Bradley thinks I should do. Bonds the fish. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah. Yep, you're with me so far. Not great, huh? Bad situation. Alright, the Snapping Drake can block the Wind Mage. That's like my whole turn. I could equip it with the axe, or I could equip the Mentor with the axe. I play the Pack Beast and the Field Creeper. I think that's probably the best thing to do, and I'll draw a card off of one of them. Now I've got 6 on the ground. I don't know. It looks like I'm going to have to trade out the Mentor the Meek. Probably draw one card off of it and then trade it out for this this dude here. Get back my Field Creeper. So I'll draw a card. Interesting, a Rustwing Falcon. I can't play the Falcon and equip it, but I can play the Falcon next turn. I'll probably gonna lose this Mentor the Meek. No, I'll play the Field Creeper. I'll lose the Field Creeper and the Pack Beast. That should be able to double block. No, that's not enough. Yeah, I need 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 toughness now. So I'll block with all 3 on the ground, and I will probably lose the Mentor and the Pack Beast. Or more if he draws a combat trick, because I'm tapped out. It's a shame I didn't have enough mana to equip any of these guys, but 9 life is really uncomfortable. So I'm going to triple block this guy and lose 2. Oops, this guy. I'm going to lose 2 for 1 here. I mean, well, let's think about it. Let's just think about it really quick. Ugh, I hate to lose this Mentor the Meek while I'm about to drop a Rustwing Falcon and draw a card and a Snapping Drake and axe. I'll end up keeping the Field Creeper probably and lose the Pack Beast and the Mentor. Yeah, I can't take 7 damage. And I can't just chump it. Right? I can't just chump it. I could just chump it. And then equip. No, we're going to do 3 blockers. 3 blockers. Let's hope he doesn't have a trick, because if he plays an Uncomfortable Chill right now, I'm going to be uncomfortable, and I'm going to lose 2 dudes for nothing. I have a feeling he has a trick. He's totally lost. My Creeper guy is going on top of my library, which means I'm going to draw it. I'm going to say nice, because that was a nice play. My board is empty now, and I'm drawing not an answer. Alright, I have 6 mana. I'm going to drop a Gearsmith Guardian and a Rustwing Falcon. And I'm going to take... I'm going to probably die soon. I'll probably chump block the Gearsmith Guardian this turn. Take 2 damage, and then play the Drake next turn to make my Gearsmith Guardian big enough to trade, and probably equip the something. We'll see. This is probably a bad play. I think it's a bad play. I'm going to do it anyway. This might be my best play that I have going for me here. And he's got a Snapping Drake. Ugh. Just keeps coming. Keeps coming, and they don't stop coming. There's a bomb. I never see those. I wonder what's up with that. Why I never see this thing. Okay, but I'm not going to be able to attack with this. And I'm not going to be able to take any advantage of it at all whatsoever. I can play my Snapping Drake and block his Snapping Drake. And probably lose my Gearsmith to the Gearsmith, my Snapping Drake to the Snapping Drake, and then be on death's door after that. That's not sounding good. That's not sounding good. No, none of this sounds good. This is just miserable. This is just terrible. I'll put this guy out too. Just in case. I don't know. I think I just lost. I think I just lose this game. Ugh. He didn't even play anything crazy. He didn't do anything ridiculous. Explosive Apparatus is going to take out my Snapping Drake, and I'm going to lose. Good game. Concede. All right. So that's game 3. Was not very good for me. I mulliganed early because I had an unplayable hand, and I got another bad hand. Let's just look at the deck really quick. See if there's a way to fix it. Another Luminous Bonds might be necessary. More Uncomfortable Chills. More like removal in general. I don't know. I can get rid of some of the card advantage, which I'm not able to even take advantage of. Like the Rogue's Gloves and the... I don't want to get rid of the Sigiled Sword of Valoron because it's good. It's good if I can be aggressive and attack. In order to attack, I need to have not blockers in the way. Or Uncomfortable Chills for combat tricks. I want to put another one of those in there. So what did I get rid of? I got rid of... I already forgot. The Rogue's Glove. Rogue's Gloves. Alright, Field Creepers are supposed to be kind of good with this Psi thing going on and stuff. I don't have a lot of payoffs for playing artifacts, though. I do have some. I've got some payoffs for playing artifacts. The Scholar of Stars. The Psi. But there are also payoffs for the Mentor of the Meek. Marauder's Axe, Field Creepers. The Marauder's Axe isn't especially exciting, but it was kind of fun dropping on the Gearsmith Prodigy early. Oh, man. I think this is a slight improvement. I was kind of mana screwed early there. Rose Gloves, yeah, might be too aggressive. Alright, I'm going to be done. That's all I'm going to change. Switched out the Rose Gloves for another combat trick. And I'm going to play possibly my last game of the draft. Hopefully it's not like yesterday where I get 2 Planeswalkers. Let's see what happens. I really didn't want to go white-blue again, but I keep feeling like I'm forced to go white and blue. I might do another draft after this. I might take a break for a minute and do another draft after it, because I've got some gems saved up and don't have anything better to do with them than draft. So I'll probably draft again behind this. If it's a fast draft. If I don't just like turn it around and go 7-0. It's like changing out the Rogue's Gloves. That was what you had to do there. That did it. That's all you had to do. Alright, we got not a great starting hand, but I'll keep it. Where's my turn 1 Rust Wings? There's 2 of them in there and a Gearsmith Prodigy. There's 3 1-drops that I don't get to see any of the last 3 hands I saw. Well, I guess I did have the Gearsmith Prodigy last game. Whatever. Anyway, see what happens. Am I going first? Or is Alice _ going first? Alice _ I wonder if that's how she pronounces it. Ooh, Alice _ mulliganed, which is a good sign. Bottom the first card, which is a good sign. I love it when my opponents have bad luck. It gives me a better chance to win. That's all that matters is winning. I don't want my opponents to have fun. So I got some answers here for threats. And I got a bomb. Whoa, I just need a creature to put it on. I literally do not have those. Kind of want to Essence Scatter his 2-drop just so I can buy time. But no, we're going to get the Marauder's Axe out. Get our threats out. This is going to be part of a threat at some point, possibly. Get a couple of equipments out, and then he gets a Rustwing Falcon. What the? Why not me? All right. Yeah, I'll drop the Mentor of the Meek. Next turn, I might draw a 1 or a 2-drop and draw a card off of it. I don't know. Or I can just equip this thing and swing, or he'll just kill it. Something like that likely to happen. One of those things. The Mentor isn't my only card advantage thing in the deck, so it's not the end of the world if it does die. Look at this, just what I was talking about. We'll get a 2-drop out and draw a card, and hopefully draw a land, because I do want to draw a land. I didn't draw a land, but next turn I can do the same thing. Swing with the Mentor, dealing more damage than my opponent at the moment, and win up a card. But I missed a land drop. Alright, if my opponent gets a big scary threat out, I can Luminous Bonds it still. So the first scary threat I can Luminous Bonds. That's good. I'd like to get the Sigiled Sword out. Because it starts to give you good stuff. A knight every turn. Man, but it's 6 mana to get going. It's 6 mana to get going. I was hoping to get a land there and draw a card. If I don't need to Luminous Bonds anything next turn, I'll probably play the Gearsmith Prodigy and draw a card. Unless I draw a land. I might not have to. He's got Druid of the Horns out. That's a creature generating engine as well. Hopefully he doesn't have too much support for it yet. Ugh, I can't deal with that with my Luminous Bonds either, because that's not how Luminous Bonds works. So yeah, I think I'm going to drop the Gearsmith Prodigy and draw a card off of it. And hopefully draw a land. Yes, we got a land. Alright. And with 2 mana here, I don't have the right colors to Essence Scatter, but I can equip the axe to my Field Creeper and attack with it. And if he blocks, that would be hunky-dory, but he won't. So he'll take 4 damage, which is still more damage than he's dishing out, so that's good. That's good, right? I'm feeling good about that. I think that's good. He's trying to decide. This makes me think he doesn't have a creature enchantment in his hand at the moment. And he's trying to decide if he wants to trade out here. It'd be great for me if he trades out a Field Creeper for a Druid of Horns. I get to keep my axe. And I'm sure he's got that Druid in the deck. He probably has some support for it somewhere. If he's got it in his hand, then that's bad for me, because I'm about to have a really big Druid of Horns. A big, angry Druid of Horns. Yep, there it is. Big, angry Druid of Horns. And a beast. Hopefully that's the only thing he has in his deck. That's scary. Oh, what do I do here? I could chump block. I think I won't chump block. I think I'll try and kill it next turn with the Uncomfortable Chill or something like that. Or I can Luminous Bonds it. And then at least it won't keep attacking me. Ugh. Not great. Not great. Not great. Not feeling great about this. Not feeling great. Do I take 6 damage? I'll take the 6 damage. Keep my board state where it is. See if he plays something else. No, not at this time. Not at this time. Okay, I could play a Scholar of Stars and drawers of cards. Luminous Bonds. Ugh. Once again, I didn't draw a land. 15's low, but not that low. Come on. Whew. The Uncomfortable Chill would reduce the amount of damage I take next turn, but doesn't really stop me from having to trade. Getting this Sigiled Sword out might be nice. I could hit him harder than he hits me, maybe. Make more guys every turn, but I can't equip it right now. And I can't play anything else with it. 4 mana. I can't play 2 spells at all. There's no way to do that unless I played like the Pack Beast, draw a card, and I still can't play 2 spells. I think the Luminous Bonds on the Druid of Horns is my best play right now. Then if he drops more enchantments on it, he's kind of dropping enchantments on a dead creature. See what happens. I still got to worry about this beast, but I'll block it with my field creeper and hopefully get it back with my pack beast. So no attackers, and I'll end turn. Let's see what he has. Let's see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't Reclamation Sage away my Luminous Bonds. Oh, he's going to Luminous Bonds my field creeper. Curses. Alright, I'm tempted to just double block this beast. Talons of the Wildwood. Oh, well, at least he didn't get another beast out of that. I don't know. I would have put that on this guy anyway and got another 3/3, but that's me. Maybe not. Flying is good. Okay, might be short-sighted, but I kind of just want to double block the beast, get rid of it. I'm losing one creature for one creature. Of course, next turn I might be able to... I'm going to do this. I've got some value off of the Mentor the Meek already. So I'll just go with that. Yeah. Not ideal, but whatever. I need to deal with the damage. And this in the air is going to be a problem until I can get rid of it. And it might get bigger for all I know. He's running, obviously, some enchantments. I'm going to drop the Scholar of Stars, I think, and draw a card. Hopefully a land. Once again, at this point, I can trade equal damage. Well, more damage, you know. Since all he has is the Falcon. He might not want to attack me with it if he's threatened. I don't know. We'll see. I got a ton of cards, and I don't have enough life. That's where I'm at right now. So the Mentor of the Meek was probably the right play, getting rid of it, losing it. And another Luminous Bonds. Oh, no. So he's still dishing out the damage in the sky. I don't really have any way to gain life back in the deck. I can play the Rustwing Falcon. Hey, look, a fifth land. That's good. I'm going to play this Falcon. Uncomfortable Chill doesn't save me there. Let me think it through. The Sigiled Sword. I don't have an artifact to get back yet. Okay, Man, this is rough. I'm probably going to Uncomfortable Chill this turn just to draw a card and prevent 2 damage. And I'll probably, in addition to that, want to play something else. Probably like just the Essence Scatter, honestly. But there's a chance he won't play a creature. Gee whiz. This is miserable. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to combat. I'm going to attack with the little dude on the ground to try and keep damage. I probably should have put the axe on him, but I didn't. And then I'm just going to probably try and buy a turn by countering any spell he plays and uncomfortably chilling his Rustwing Falcon. Maybe get a land. With 6 mana, I can play 2 threats. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the right approach, but it's what I'm going to do. What's my opponent going to do? Down to thinking about his life. I'm going to end my turn. Straight up. I've got 5 mana. I'm going to cast these 2 instants probably. Alright, so it's just a Leonin Vanguard. But that's scary enough. We're going to scatter its essences across the microverse. Is that what this is? Teenyverse. No more Leonin Vanguard. Now he's got his real threat coming out. He's going to do it. He played that guy first. No? Alright. He's going to combat. He's going to attack. Just going to buy some life real quick. Reduce its power 2 points. And draw a card. Hey, I have my land drop for next turn. Awesome. And hopefully I can turn the corner soon. Alright. So, I got all these pack beasts and no dead artifacts. Ugh. Maybe pack beasts were a bad idea. I don't know. All right, if I get the Rustwing Falcon out and equip it with the axe, I bet Bradley's been screaming at me like, put the axe on the Falcon. Then I should be able to also play another thing like the Sigiled Sword. So we'll do that. Marauder's Axe on the Falcon. And then I can block. And then we'll put out either the Pack Beast or the Sigiled Sword. I think the Sigiled Sword of Valeron is the better thing. And then I'll attack with the Gearsmith Prodigy to stay 8-8. All right, this is actually where I gotta really think about things because he might not even attack. Because if he does, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got nearly lethal in my in play here. Yeah, he was spooked enough to not swing at me, so that's good. I've got 7 mana. It cost me 3 to equip the Sigiled Sword, which I want to do. So then I've got 4 mana remaining, which I can use to get back one of these things. We're gonna equip the Sigiled Sword to the Gearsmith Prodigy. 1, 2, 3. Boink. Goes. And this way I can keep my Rustwing Falcon ready to block. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna attack with the Gearsmith Prodigy. And we're gonna get a free creature. A 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. That's attacking. Which will probably die. He'll probably block that with the Rustwing Falcon. And I'll get 4 damage in. I don't know. Maybe he has a thing. Might have a thing. +1/+7. Okay, he'll probably block my Prodigy then, but he's still taking 2 damage from the Vigilance Knight. We got a card out of his hand. And then I can just re-equip the Sigiled Sword of Valeron to another thing. Probably put it on this Knight, so he has 2 threats to worry about on his turn. And that's that. If he breaks my Sigiled Sword, I'll just get it back. Ooh, a Knight's Pledge. That's terrifying. So he's going to hit me really hard here. Unless I block with the Rustwing Falcon. Now I wish I had equipped the Sigiled Sword to the Falcon. But the good thing is that we have lethal if he does attack. So he can't. He cannot attack. That's not an option. All right, we got 7 mana. Feeling good about this one now. I'm feeling really good. I can equip the Knight with the Marauder's Axe. And then get back to swinging. He'll be big enough to stop this bird. And then I'll probably just equip the bird again. So going to combat. Attacking with the Knight. Now I could also swing with the bird. I'm afraid of combat tricks, honestly. But I have another bird. So getting 1 damage in with the bird since the Falcons has to block the Knight seems like the right play. It's not very conservative. It's kind of aggressive, but it's probably right. Oh, he just conceded. That's that. He's done. All right, cool. I got a win. I got 2 wins, 2 losses. That wasn't the last game. Feeling good. Obviously, the deck is fine now. Just needed. It's totally fine. There's no problems with this deck at all. And we're going to go into the next game. It's totally going to win, like all the rest of the games. I have no problems here. I don't know why I was thinking that I'd have to do another draft. This is going to take a while. Winning these next 5 games in a row. That's what's going to happen. My opponent is Game Boy Rob. I gotta look to see if he really was like, hey, put your thing on your thing. So, nope. Oh, good. He wasn't freaking out. Oh, wait, maybe he was. Who came into the Mika's gotten his value. Yeah. It was a crazy good play. Falcon plus Axe is what I would do. Ha ha ha. Yes, Falcon plus Axe. I knew it. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, sorry. Reading the comments. Okay. I'm going to keep this hand. We got a bird and an axe and a removal spell and a scary boy. All right. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I got a 1-drop. I'm always excited to have a 1-drop. With an equipment. Yeah. Equip the 1-drop for the win. I don't know. Birds carrying axes? Can't possibly. No. I mean, a 5-ounce bird cannot possibly carry this. Who knows how many pounds Marauder's Axe. Doesn't matter, I mean, unless it's in, well, a European one couldn't. I'll just put it that way. All right. I think getting Psy out would be nice, but I think it's better to deal the damage right now and have this scary flying threat. Yeah, I think that's better. Turn 4, play Psy. Turn 5, play the Gearsmith, maybe. Our Reclamation Sage destroys my Marauder's Axe. Well, the good thing is, I now have a use for my trusty pack beasts later on. Oh, look at you. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Mystic Archaeologist. Didn't save us last time, but maybe this time will be better off for you being around. I'll equip Psy. I'll cast Psy. Hopefully draw land next turn so that I can play the Gearsmith. But Gearsmith the Guardian. If not, I'll be sad. I'll cry. I'll weep openly. There'll be so many tears. He's playing blue as well as green. Simic. He's going to Divination, draw some cards, which means this turn probably he's not going to do anything else. That's good. 4 mana, I can cast the Snapping Drake instead of doing what I wanted to do. Right? I could swing with Psy. But then he'll hit me back for 2. But then, yeah, no, I don't want him to hit me back for 2. So it's probably better not to swing with my Master Thopterist. Probably just attack with the bird. Boom. And then drop another scaly bird, tongue bird, spiky tail bird. Alright, he's got 5 mana. That's more than me because I missed a land drop. And big threat. He's going to play a big threat. I'm imagining a big threat now. This is what I'm imagining. A Rock's Oracle. When it ETBs, he draws a card. That's pretty good. That's big enough to where Psy can't block him. Hey, I got my land. Yeah! So now I have a thing that can block him and survive. And I have another Thopter. I'll just do that now before I even attack because I'm so excited about it. And I'm going to swing in the air. 2 attackers. And I'm going to cross my fingers and hope my opponent doesn't play removal. If he doesn't, I'm in a really good spot. If he does, my Guardian's about to die, but which is fine because my Thopterist won't die, right? I guess that's a way to think about it. He's gonna make a thing bigger. Now he's got 2 scary threats. That is not good for me. That's pretty bad. But I can block this scary threat still with my Gearsmith Guardian. If he has an uncomfortable chill, I will feel bad. Because he'll kill my dude, but oh, he dwindled him. Even worse. Look at that. Not great. Alright, so I could double block this guy. Psy has gotten me some value already. He'll die, but I'll keep my Thopter. And then this will go away. Then I could like Luminous Bonds this guy. I'll have lost Psy, Master Thopterist. But I'll have 5 damage on the board and he'll have nothing for a turn. And I won't take this 4 damage. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let him kill my Guardian. And I'm going to let him kill Psy. And I feel confident about this right now because he doesn't have any mana untapped. So, you know, he can't kill the Thopter too. And then I'm just going to get rid of his threat. I'm going to get some. He's down to 10 life. I win in 2 bites. So we're just going to be very aggressive with all our flyers and try to kill him next turn without taking any damage. I'm also going to play this Mystic Archaeologist because he'll draw me cards. All right, here we go. Let's see what he does. He needs to play something that flies. Not yet, he hasn't, so that's good. That's a good sign. And now he needs to play something that stops me from beating him. He's got 2 mana. I think that's good game. Gentlemen, ladies, everyone, go into combat, attacking with everybody except for you. Stay back. Good game. All right, damage. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All right, that was great. See, I'm going to get through these other 5 games really fast. We're going to win all the way out. We're going to make this happen. Feeling good about this. That was it was right to block with Psy. You don't want to be too greedy in these games. You only have 20 life. Deadeye Quartermaster. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't matter. All right, 3 wins, which is good. I got back 300 of my investment. Kind of. That's pretty good. That's like half of a draft. Let's try and get a 4th win. A 5th and a 6th and a 7th. I'm gonna peek at the chat. 16th land. You're probably right. I probably need a 16th land. I probably need a 16th land. Yeah, but I didn't vote in. You're right, though. I've been feeling bad about every single hand. I don't like this hand either. Wow. I'm going first. 2 lands when you go on the play is not good. That is not good. And I don't have any 1-drops. Or 2-drop. We'll have a 2-drop, but I need blue to play it. I hate mulliganing because there's no such thing as a keepable 6-card hand. But I'm going to mulligan. And now I have 1 land. That's why I never mulligan. You know, this is the reason. This is the reason that I don't mulligan. I'm keeping this, and I'm going to get rid of this uncomfortable chill and hopefully draw lands every turn for the rest of the game. Yeah, just brutal. I'm going to say hello, and this is going to probably be my last game. Nice hello. Okay, cool. Going to combat, going to attack, at least for this draft. I'm going to lose this game because of terrible, terrible luck. And that 16th land, I should have listened to the chat. We got 3 colors here. Black, blue, white, and Omen Speaker. That's a good card. Scry 2. I didn't see any of those, did I? I probably did. I just had no idea what I was going to play this game. All right, so we got an Essence Scatter potential to cast, maybe, if I draw a land. And then I can, maybe if I draw a white land, I can, the turn after that, maybe Luminous Bonds, maybe. Hey, look, there we go. We got both our colors. We're in the money. It's all happening. It's all happening. No attackers. Right now, we're at a good point where I'm fine. I always get scared when I see 3-color deck, though. It means they have some crazy bombs, and they decided to play all of them. I'll let this Neonate come out. Maybe I shouldn't have. A Millstone. Wow. That is kind of scary. I don't want to use this Arcane Encyclopedia at all. Fun. Combat. No attackers. In turn. So, this isn't good. This is bad. I'm going to get milled to death, and it's going to be embarrassing. But, whatever. Or maybe I'll just get a big, flying, scary threat out, and I'll just win out of nowhere. I still got nothing I can really do. I'd like to play this Arcane Encyclopedia and draw cards, but drawing cards is going to kill me, probably. He's about to mill 2 cards off my library here. And my deck likes to draw cards. You know, it's just not good. I'm going to save my mana and Essence Scatter a threat. Hopefully draw a land so I can get a 3-2 out. My only chance right now is to kill him before he mills me out, I think. And in order to do that, I'm going to gotta make sure he doesn't have any flying creatures in my way, because I got to kill him with this Snapping Drake is my only chance right now. He's getting life. I should have totally countered this Neonate. I don't know. I'm going to feel good about not countering his Neonate when he casts his 5-drop right now, and I counter that instead. Let's see. What do you got? Play a threat. He doesn't want to play his threats because he wants to use his Millstone and he wants to use his Neonate. But he's going to cast an Aviation Pioneer. I will scatter the essences. We don't want flying blockers. This guy makes flying blockers, so that's going to go away. He still has enough mana to mill me, but not to mill me and Neonate me, so that's good. We got our 4th land, and now I'm going to play my win con. We're going to just win off of this Snapping Drake. This is it, guys, the Snapping Drake. We're going all in. I got to kill him in, 10 turns, something like that. 20 divided by 3. It's 10, I'm pretty sure. No attackers. All right. He's got removal. He's going to mill me. He's trying to decide, he's like, should I drain him or mill him? This is mana intensive to do what he's doing, you know, but it's fine because he hadn't had to worry about any threats yet. I bet he's got a Phylactery Lich in here somewhere. He's going to make me discard 2 cards. So I'm going to discard my Arcane Encyclopedia because I don't want to draw cards. And I'm going to discard... I'm going to discard the Uncomfortable Chill. As great as those cards are, and I probably should be drawing some cards. Whatever. The Scholar of Stars will draw me a card, and it will be a threat that's big enough to kill any of these blockers. So I don't want to play that, and even if I don't draw a card off of it. Playing a land, going to combat, going to attack with this guy, and play a Scholar of Stars. And yeah, I mean, none of this is great. Milling someone out in limited, man, you can totally do it. You can get away with it. It's like you have so much less life. Every turn I'm drawing a card, so in 3 turns I'll draw 3 and he'll mill me 6. That's like 9 cards down. It's like half my cards almost. We have a Child of Night coming at us and an Omen Speaker. No, just the Child of Night. I have to kill this Child of Night. Hopefully, he's not even going to swing with it. I'm actually going to Luminous Bonds that Child of Night. Oh, he's gaining life. I need to make him not gain life because I'm on a clock. I got to kill him. So I'm going to Luminous Bonds this. As crazy balls as that sounds. I don't want that to attack ever. I don't want him gaining life. I don't want to just swing at him with all these guys. This guy can even swing now because he won't die to the Child of Night, and these guys aren't big enough to kill him. They can block him though. And yeah, 6 damage a turn is like 3 turns. So that's not crazy. You know, it's not crazy to imagine I could win this. It's not crazy. Okay, we're gonna do Psy Master Thopterist. Wait, you know what? I gotta swing first. I bet he has tricks, but he might just want to neonate me and mill me, and he might want all of his mana for that. See, he's going all in on this mill thing. That's why I gotta get this damage in. Does he block with the neonate? Oh, he's gonna disperse me. Return a permanent. Oh, he's gonna block with the Child of Night. Look at that. This clever guy here. Look at him go. That was clever. He gained some life. I'm gonna play more threats though. More flying threats. All right. Okay. So next turn, I can Luminous Bonds this thing or whatever he plays. He knows I have Luminous Bonds. No way! He has a Cleansing Nova. Brutal. I'm gonna lose this game. I'm gonna get milled to death. All right, Trusty Pack Beast is actually not the worst thing to get here. I probably want to get my Gearsmith back, but I could get the Field Creeper and play it right now. I think that's the better play, honestly. Get some damage in fast. This is terrible. I'm gonna Luminous Bonds whatever he casts next turn. 4 hits. I need to kill him in 4 hits. I have enough time. I have enough time. I'm gonna lose. This is bad. Look at him though. He's spending all his mana on this Millstone. Cleansing Nova. Not cool. Not cool. Look at this. A Sigiled Sword of Valoron. I really wish I had 6 mana and not 5. We're gonna go combat. We're gonna attack. Boom. Look at that. Oh yes. All right. If either of these guys is still alive, we're gonna equip it and we're gonna start smashing face. Or I'm gonna Luminous Bonds his threat. Yeah, that's a 4/6. We're gonna Luminous Bonds that. He knows I'm gonna do that. He knows I'm gonna Luminous Bonds, but he knows I don't have enough mana to both Luminous Bonds and equip the Sigiled Sword of Valoron. Ugh, but if I had drawn a land, I'd be in a great spot right now. I didn't. We're gonna Luminous Bonds the Serpent. We're gonna swing out. Gotta kill him. It's a desperate situation here. I'm gonna probably Luminous Bonds this Rustwing. Sigiled Sword it next turn. There's a chance. Crossing the fingers. Crossing the fingers. How many cards I got left? Am I dead yet? 13 cards. It's happening. It's getting low. It's getting low. I can't take time. He needs to play a threat, and he needs to mill me if he wants to win this way. He needs to play a threat or a blocker. He needs to play a blocker. What's he gonna do? I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 8, 9, really? Because this guy's tapped and attacking. This guy is tapped and attacking. I have lethal next turn. Lethal next turn. Yeah, I've got lethal. I've actually got lethal next turn, guys. If I lose, I lose, but I got lethal next turn. I don't have lethal anymore. He has a Gearsmith Guardian. I need to draw a removal spell. I didn't, but that's fine. You know what? It's all fine. We're gonna equip the Sigiled Sword of Valoron to probably the bird, I'm thinking. Yep, definitely the bird. I can get almost half the damage in this turn. I think I swing out because he's going to block the new guy anyway. So we're going to go to all attack. 3 attackers. He's going to kill one of them. It's fine. He's not dead. Oh, good game yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 1 life left. It ain't over with yet. He's got a chance. If he can't kill the Falcon, it's over, sure. And it is kind of wide. I can just equip the sword to something else. Yeah, I got him. Good game. All right. Yeah, no, I think I got him, guys. I think I got him. We're going to go to combat. We're going to attack. Unless he has an instant speed way to deal with 4 creatures. Nope. So, aggression against Mill. We still had a healthy chunk of cards. 9 cards left. That's 3 solid turns. Because I didn't draw any cards, thankfully. But yeah, that was scary. I don't know. Millstone's scary and limited. It's really, really kind of scary. I don't want to try it. I don't want to try that strategy. Oh, I have 4 wins, 450 gems. The next win's a big one though. The 650 is really where you're like, that's a solid draft. If I get 650 gems back, it's almost like the draft was near free. If I can do that every single time, I'll never run out of gems. But if I don't get there, still 4 wins. I can't complain. I never added that 16th land. I was going to do that. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got a playable hand, right? I got an Axe. I got a Mentor of the Meek. This isn't great, but it's not terrible. I got both my colors. I can't complain about that. I could. I don't think it'd be worth it, too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, probably gonna drop the Axe on turn 2, not the Drill Master, because Drill Master has that pump thing. So I'll probably drop the Axe on turn 2, and then on turn 3, I'll probably drop the Mentor, and then on turn 4, I'll drop this guy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, I can kill this just by targeting it with anything. I don't have any way to target it, though, so there's that. Oh wait, this guy. If a target creature gets +2/+. Change my mind. I am totally gonna play the Drill Master on turn 2. Woo! Pump up this departed deck hand. Oh no, it's been targeted. Am I thinking of the wrong creature? Target of a spell, not an ability. Oh, boo. I'm gonna say oops. I thought I had it. I thought I had him. I thought I was gonna kill his deck hand. I have to target it with his spell. Lame sauce. Okay, no big deal. We'll get the Mentor of the Meek out. Actually, I'm just gonna swing with the Drill Master first. Go to combat. Attack. Hopefully he'll block it with this guy. He didn't. And then I'll play the Mentor of the Meek. Maybe I should have left this guy to block that guy. But I can block with the Mentor of the Meek. I will, actually. I don't have any... Never mind, it's dead. This guy's hitting hard. This guy's packing a punch. This guy's smacking me pretty good. Okay, I don't have another neat little trick like that. Okay, so I'm gonna probably just trade these guys out if possible. I don't know, we'll see. No attackers. I'll at least block this guy. I don't know about the deckhand. I can't block the deckhand. Yeah, I can't. I can't even block the deckhand. I need to get rid of this guy. If he kills one of my dudes, I'm gonna block anyway with the other dude because I can't be taking 6 damage a turn. That kills me in 2 turns. Look at this guy. What? Can't be blocked? Good game, sir. Good game. There's a chance that I can Luminous Bonds this guy, but like I'm about to take 7 unblockable damage. I have 5 life left, and if I can't kill the departed deckhand or something, I am toast. I am toast. This is very aggressive. Yep, looks like I'll lose next turn. 2 unblockable boys. So that was that. That was the end of that. That was disappointing. Oh man, brutal. Oh, my bad. Did I say 7 unblockable damage? It's 8 unblockable damage because the deckhand can make the Omen Speaker unblockable. Yep, I'll just drop this guy. And I'll concede. Wow, that was good. Interesting. Yeah, all the good decks have blue in this M19. I don't know. So I keep getting drawn to it, but then I haven't been winning lately because I keep wanting to not do blue and I pick all these other cards instead and then end up going blue anyway. But still, whatever. 4 wins. It's fine. Let's see what's in the packs. I'm curious. I want to look at my packs. Then I'll probably end this stream, and then it's probably early enough to where I'll probably do another draft in a little while. I don't know if anybody's interested in that, but I'll probably do that. A Dismissive Pyromancer. Discard a card, draw a card. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Some stuff. You can never have too many Ajani's Pride mates. You can. 4. After that, you have too many. All right. Going to the home page. Yeah. I don't even know if I want to take a break. I'll probably at least stop the video and start another one. Yeah. Not much I could have done about that. You're right. Just looking at the chat really quick. Axe on turn 2, definitely. Lol, do it. Aw. Me too. Yeesh. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. Just reading the chat. I'm glad I have chat going on. This is great communicating. We have a whole community. 1 viewer. It's perfect. I expect more people to be totally like, I'm gonna have a whole crew of people in the chat tomorrow. I'm sure, you know, this is gonna take off. Everybody's gonna be, it's all good. Yeah, I'm at the Rook and, Yep, that's the exit door back there. It's dark because I like dark, and nobody has to see my face. Good for you guys, right? It's good for everybody. Actually, I guess I'm still visible, but not very visible. Yeah, gotta start somewhere, right? Yeah, right. I had 4 people in the chat yesterday. Me, probably one of them, but the other 3 were different people. I think maybe not all at the same time, but according to the statistics, there was somebody else in here yesterday. So it's whatevs. It's whatevs. Was there a board game night earlier? Yes, there was. I should probably stop the chat. We had a board game night tonight. It was very successful. We had 5 in the front, then we had 4, and then we had 2, and then we had like a group of 6 people playing D&D as well. It was a big crowd, lots of people. Yeah. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Is that what they say? And then they say, what else do people say when they do this kind of stuff? I'm gonna post this on YouTube. That's why I'm saying this. And if you like the video, click like. That's what everyone says. Even though it was a terrible draft and it was a terrible set of games there. And I'm gonna stop this stream momentarily, and then I'll start back up again in about, I'm thinking just 5 minutes. I don't know if you feel like hanging out, but I'm gonna do another one, and I'll post these on YouTube later, because I think the volume, I think the mic is working now. It wasn't yesterday. I said it wasn't. It was a lie, because I was still talking through my laptop microphone. But I think it's working now. So anyway, ending the stream, and probably start another one in a few minutes. Farewell. If I see you again, I'll see you.